it's recording. Hear me out. To whoever's watching this, my only reason for making this video is so that you can find your way. Alright, let's talk about it. Nice to meet you, whoever's watching this. Thank you for joining me. My name is Justin Nelson. I'm 25 years old. I live in Atlanta, Georgia. And one thing that I think I need you to know that's important about me is that I don't got it all together. And honestly, I'm trying to find my way. And I may just be like you. I feel like one thing we do all have in common as people is that we're trying to find our way. We may think we have it figured out, but honestly, what do we know? And I'm really coming to that humble assumption about myself is that I don't have it all figured out. But one thing I can guarantee, and I do know, is that we can find our way. And as of lately, I wouldn't say found, but I feel like I'm finding my way. And that's really the purpose of me making these videos, and this video in particular. I want to help us find our way. So come along with me. I feel like I found the truth, the source, and really what could be the key to unlock us feeling the fulfillment of feeling like we found our way, our destiny, our purpose, our true meaning to being on this earth. And I want to share that with you. And as I unpack this, I want you to really think about, what has he told you? Come along with me. About to go get a workout in. It's real cold outside, but love a little adversity. When you go through adversity, you build more character to beat your adversary. Can't beat the adversary without the adversity. Trials, the suffering, build endurance, endurance build character, character builds hope. It's in Romans 5, message from Paul. Let's go get this workout in, man. So, we gotta start from square one. And square one for me is being told that it's gonna be okay, and that whatever state we're in, whatever state I'm in, whatever state you're in, whoever's watching this, it's gonna be okay. And that there is a way for us. We're gonna find our way, but first we have to understand that there is a way. There is a way. Let that sit in. In Romans 6, Paul, used to be Saul, a Christian persecutor, turned to one of the greatest apostles, wrote 13 letters. The first letter he wrote to the Romans. And in Romans 7, he spoke on the problem. Then in Romans 8, he talked about the solution. And honestly, Romans 8 is really my anchor chapter for this year. But in Romans 7, one thing I just want to point out to us, the things that we do that we shouldn't do, that we know we shouldn't do, but we feel like we can't help it but do it. We can't help but feel that desire and feed that desire and live in that comfort and do this thing and do that, but yet the things we want to do, we can't do. It has no dominion over you. And two, it's not you. It's not us. We're going to get back on track. I'm going to get back on track. We're all going to get back on the track. We're all going to focus on doing the right things. But there's certain things that we have to understand. The truth about the matter is that, one, it has no dominion over you. And two, it's not you. In Romans 8, like I said, it talks about the solution to the problem that was addressed in Romans 7. And in Romans 8, one of the main verses and theme in it is talks about that our mind is a powerful thing. Honestly, it's the most powerful thing on our body, because perception is reality. Everything that we think about, everything that we go through, life experiences are all relative to who it occurs to. But we have to understand this. The things that we set our mind on become our reality. And it's so true. And it says this: when you set your mind on the flesh, it's death. when you set your mind on the spirit is life. And it sounds good, but in practical terms, you have to understand, how do we do these things? What is the flesh? What is the spirit? And how can I use that to find my way? How can I use that to find my way? I think about these things all the time. I'm not perfect. We're all human. We all go through the same emotions, desires. We all deal with it. God will never tempt you, but he will test you. So just think about this. Honestly, the flesh is everything that you want. Everything that you want, everything that you desire, everything that's in your heart, because our heart is deceitful. That's what the flesh is in my mind. The spirit is everything that the Lord wants. And not to say that the Lord is separate from us and how we know what the Lord is inside of you. The Trinity, Jesus, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit lies in you. And that's one of the main things I want to touch on about Romans 8, is that we have to understand that sin has no dominion over you, and this is why. The same spirit that raised Jesus Christ from the dead and saved the whole world from dying of sin is literally dwelling inside of you. It saved the whole world now. And that same thing's inside of you. I don't know about you, but that's something I smile about. I get happy about. Because even in my hardest times, I understand that I can still do it. It's probably why when we go through things, we still have a little fight in us to get to it. To get to the next day. To get past the situation. And we think we're so high and mighty that it's on our strength that we're able to do it, that I can do it all alone. But the whole time, you don't ever understand how much the Spirit guides you and helps you and keeps us out of our temptation, out of our sin. Even though we fall down, we have the guilt inside of us. We have the truth inside of us that lets us know our moral code to get us out of it. And it's greater than the flesh. It has no dominion over you, and 1:2 is greater than it. 1 John 4:4, he who is greater than me, in me, is greater than he who was in the world. Think about these things. Not gonna say it's gonna get easier. Sometimes it may get harder. For me, it be hard sometimes. But he is who I put my hope in. He who is the person that I put my faith in. I believe. You have to believe even when you have no reason to believe. Mark 9:24, there was a man who was trying to save his son. He came up to Jesus and said, "Can you save my son?" And Jesus, all he wanted to know is, do you believe that I can do it? The man said this, and it's probably one of the most realest things that I've ever heard in the Bible. He said, "Lord, I believe, but help my unbelief." We will find our way. You will find your way. But you have to believe. A belief that you don't even understand. A belief that you can't even comprehend. A belief that when you look at your circumstances and environment, you don't see it, but yet you feel it. You know it's inside of you because he is inside of you. And he who was in you was greater than he was in the world. It's one step at a time.